Welcome back. After stating at a previous news conference that he does not read the newspaper, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves used a news conference on Tuesday to inform the nation that he does not watch SBG TV news. He said he has placed a 6-month ban on himself not to watch a television station's local broadcast, stating he is of the view or the opinion that the station does not provide balanced reporting when it comes to his ULP as compared to coverage of the opposition NDP. Dr. Gonsalves said he has the right to express his views and that he was doing so, noting that the management of the SBGBC has the right to disagree with him and condemn his remarks as nonsense. In the run-up to the 2015 general elections, Dr. Gonsalves stated at a news conference that the television station seems to be promoting the opposition's views and placing those of ULP in the background, and made mention of an interview he gave, which was not broadcast at the time, when he commented on the station showing a bias towards NDP. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, while responding to a question asked of him on Tuesday, August 30, 2016 by a journalist, said that his government will not move to halt the economically disadvantaged student loan program, even with a considerable delinquency rate. Pointing out that there is a 30% delinquency rate, Gonsalves said this delinquency is not at a stage where the program will have to stop altogether. He added it is a part of the government's policy of having enhanced access of education to university for our young people. Dr. Gonsalves pointed out, however, that there are too many delinquencies and that for every delinquency, it makes it more difficult for someone else to benefit from the economically disadvantaged student loan program. When the new school year begins on Monday, September 5th, students of the Dorsetshire Hill Primary School will not be at their usual school. They will be housed nearby the Dorsetshire Hill Evangelical Church because their school will be undergoing major rehabilitation. The Dorsetshire Hill Government School is to be used as an emergency shelter, but needed additional work done to meet the required standards. The government has received funding from the World Bank's Regional Disaster Vulnerability Reduction Project, RDVRP, to undertake the $1.5 million rehabilitation work. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves said that he regrets very much that the Argyle International Airport AIA is not yet open to bringing people from the United States. His comments were made in the context of the USA football team, that's the USA football players are coming to SBG to play a match on Friday against our national team. Speaking on Tuesday, August 30th, 2016 at a press conference at Cabinet Room, Dr. Gonsalves said, "I really expected the airport to be ready by September because all the persons involved in the construction and everything else had provided all the assurances." He said when the airport is opened, he will make every effort to get a big match involving the United States football team and SBG to have at a time appropriate Vincentians overseas come home to watch it. Several pieces of computer equipment were donated to the Sir Louis Straker Learning Resource Center by the Embassy of the Republic of China on Taiwan yesterday. Speaking at the handing over ceremony, Rosamond Lane Lorraine, one of the instructors at the SPG Division of Adult Continuing Education, expressed gratitude to the government of Taiwan for the donation and promised that the equipment would be put to good use. She also encouraged persons in the Layu area to enroll in one of the programs that the division is offering.
In this sphere, our educational aspect, we at the Adult and Continuing Education are happy to have these computers to be used in the Central Leeward community, and we hope that the other centers that need new computers will soon be retrofitted with such, so that we're going to put these computers to work in the further development of our nation and in IT. And we're just grateful and thankful to you, Sir Louis, for the job you did, your hard work in getting these computers here. God blessing on each of you and your government and people. And I hope that persons will take the opportunity to come and be educated in the computer and other areas of studies that we offer at Adult and Continuing Education.
Member of Parliament and representative for Central Leeward Sir Louis Straker also expressed gratitude to Taiwan for their continued support, especially in the area of education. He also stressed that we must conduct our foreign affairs in a principled and consistent manner and show gratitude.
Back on a tried and trusted friend like this, that after all they have done, we tell them thank you, but we are moving on to other friends, as if they had not met our needs and been good to us. We can't do that. We have to conduct our foreign affairs in a principled and consistent manner and show gratitude. No country in the world has been able to give to St. Vincent what Taiwan has been given. It's the largest single source of funds for the development of our country. We get from the European Union because that's a union of 28 countries. Now Britain is gone 27. We get from Venezuela now, but in the aggregate there is no country in the world that has provided more for the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as Taiwan.
The government of Taiwan said to open fresh talks with main opposition New Democratic Party NDP in St. Vincent and the Grenadines after the party announced on August 23rd that it is adopting the One China policy and will switch ties with Taiwan if elected to office. Spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Taiwan, Eleanor Wang, told the China Post, an English-language newspaper in Taiwan, that her country cherishes its friendship and ties with Kingstown. She also noted that Taiwan had maintained close ties with NDP, noting that Eustace attended an event at Taiwan Embassy in Kingstown as recent as May 20th, 2016. More local news when we come back.